Look, I am your father, and I'm going to teach you how to treat a woman. I'm going to teach you how to steal and take her independence, while I redecorate it as teaching you how to love her. Okay? Since we obviously can't put our hands on women physically these days because that's illegal. I mean, back in the day, we used to get away with that. But now, we gotta do things that's undetected. You know what I mean? We gotta do things that are undetected. Okay? So, we gotta do things that are undetected. So, we gotta use our ding-a-ling-ling sticks, okay, to take their independence from them so that they are socially connected to us. Literally, where they cannot escape us because they're always going to be connected to us. And that way they can't escape us, and we still have a claim in our own mental way to their independence where they feel trapped with us mentally. This is also how you secure being able to start a roster of other women to entertain once you secure the one you want to mentally and emotionally trap with your ding-a-ling-ling stick, if you know what I mean. Okay? Birthing a child comes after, so guess what? That is how you can secure your ticket to taking her independence, since we can't seem to do it physically another way. All right? This is the right way to love a woman. All right? This is the right way. The right way is taking her independence. And I'm going to teach you all I know. Don't worry. You got this. I support you. Even in private, when I'm watching you entertaining other women or I'm encouraging it, I'ma support you. We'll keep it between us because we're men.
Oh, so you're a man hoe. And you're also a weak man, since you're trying to target the independence of other women. And you're redecorating it as actually being a man. It sounds like a very fragile identity and a fragile ego, and it's cracking. This is very toxic. You're not a man. You're a predator. You don't weaponize the anatomy of another woman's body biologically just because you want to secure her, and just because you want to, in a weird, sadistic way, attempt to take her independence from her because you want her to feel powerless the way you feel powerless in your own life, because you've done nothing with it except continue to target other women emotionally and mentally to try to secure some sense of taking their independence, because deep down you're an abusive person that is now seeking out to abuse women through this approach with your ding-a-ling-ling stick, because you can't figure out how to heal without harming other women in the process of it. You got a serious problem, and you're a weak man. You're not even a father figure. This is a man hoe acting like a father. No, this is disgusting. Nothing about this is healthy. This is predatory behavior towards women that you're redecorating as you claiming a woman and loving them. And that is after you complain about them so that you can gain sympathy to go out and find other women to put on your roster to entertain, to emotionally and mentally manipulate, so that their mental and emotional independence is solely also reliant on you as well, as a form of controlling them on your roster. Because that is how obsessed you are with wanting to be the center of every person's world, because you don't know how to be the center of your own. That is how empty and hollow you feel inside as a man. Man hoe. Man hoe.
Yo, I'm trying to help you. I'm not a man hoe. We gotta protect our hearts. I'm with someone that's not meeting my needs, She is ignoring my needs. Every time I meet her needs financially, I buy everything for her. I give her everything financially and take care of her. And she still don't be meeting what I need. She's always, going and finding another person to entertain. I'm teaching you how to protect your heart by securing your woman. Not being a man hoe. We're not being man hoes when we set up a roster. I'm just teaching you how to protect your heart the way that I should have protected mine from the jump. This is how I'm going to help you. You should listen to me. We're not man hoes. They're the hoes. We're just doing our part by protecting our hearts.
Okay, so you think that providing materially is all she needs for her to be able to meet your needs. Okay, and from what it sounds like, what you're saying is the women are hoes for basically looking for other options if they are, in the position they're in with you, with your relationship currently, when you're the one actively acting like a man hoe. If she's looking for other options to entertain in your connection, based off the way you're talking right now to me, with your ding-a-ling-ling, okay? It sounds like she checked out a while ago because she realized who you were. A weak man and a man hoe. So guess what? She's mirroring your energy. She's not going to meet your needs if you're out with your ding-a-ling-ling, using your ding-a-ling-ling on other ding-a-ling-lings, okay? You hear what I've been saying? Okay? Like, why would she make herself loyal to someone that's using a connection to take her independence? Hello? Like, why would she obligate anything to you loyalty wise? That's twisted. And you're complaining about her not letting you control her after you clearly already weaponized her anatomy, and you're blaming her for you being unhappy in a connection after you weaponized her anatomy against her to take her independence, and then you're going to complain about her mirroring your hoish ways when she's clearly just mirroring you, and you're going to blame her for it and make her to be a horrible person because she's mirroring who you are after what you've done towards her in the connection. But you expect her loyalty because of the financial position you provide her. That is a weak man's mentality. Okay, that is no. That sounds no. Because what you're saying is you're using a position of providing financially where you're trying to act like some sugar daddy. You're trying to pimp out, like, for a favor, basically, in the connection. You're trying to establish a connection where you're acting like you're trying to be in a relationship with a hoe. Someone that gives you loyalty and some satisfaction for you providing financially to her. What? So you're using your connection with her, your actual established connection, mind you, where you're trying to preserve her for yourself through, basically paying for everything for her and expecting her loyalty while you go and act like a man-hoe to any woman that comes across your site that seems interesting to you. But you expect her to mirror loyalty to that behavior just because you provide financially everything for her. That is a man-hoe. And for you to be sitting up here trying to claim the woman, your woman and other women you come across as hoes because you don't want to look at the fact that you're actually the man-hoe, you're actually the one acting like a hoe, emotionally and mentally, God forbid physically. I mean, you did say ding-a-ling-ling, using it for your purposes. I mean, God forbid. But, like, I mean, honestly, you're going to sit up here. You want her to basically take accountability for your behavior and hers. So you don't have to look at why her behavior is reflecting what you do on the side. Last time I checked, You weaponized her anatomy against her to bear a child for you so you could preserve her for yourself while you go out and still act like a hoe. And you're going to complain that you pay for everything for her when she's just mirroring your behavior due to your lack of emotional and mental loyalty to her. After you've clearly abused your position with her. Are you seriously trying to give me advice? No, man, it sounds like you need some help. Not to give advice. You need some actual help, mentally. You're not good at taking accountability, are you? You're not a father figure. You're a man-ho trying to act like a father while you plant seeds in women to secure them and preserve them for yourself as a form of taking their independence for yourself mentally in your mind. Because that is how you decide to see securing women. That is predator behavior on a mental level. You don't know how to be a man, let alone a father. Keep your opinions to yourself.
And I'm trying to teach you how to protect your heart. I'm trying to be a father. Why are you saying all these horrible things about me? You know I care too much about my image for you to shatter it like this. My ego is too fragile. Why are you talking to me like this? Don't be talking down on your pops like this. I'm your father. I know the game and I know these women. They're all gonna break your heart.